feel the way we do. 'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another vlog. Hope you're all doing really well. Hallie's just woken up from her nap, so she's having her second bottle of the day. So I thought I would pick up the camera after resetting the house after the school run. Honestly, the house is just a tip. When we get back, I say school run. George is at forest school today, so I call it school, even though it's definitely still nursery. But yeah, I get back from dropping him off, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't start my day with the house like looking like this. So when Hallie has her like early nap, she has her nap pretty much when we get back from the nursery run. I literally just go and try and like reset the house a little bit. I say the house, I literally just managed the kitchen, and then you woke up, didn't you? But yes, actually the day after, I've just done my keeping in touch day at work. So I went into London yesterday without the kids. Ash took a day off work, and yeah, it was just really nice to come home and not have to stress about like, you know, making sure that I'm back in time for someone or whatever. Like one of my trains was cancelled and all that stuff, but it didn't matter because Ash was here with the kids, rather than having to rely on someone else and feeling guilty or bad that you're like taking too long or whatever it might be. So yeah, no, it was just really nice, to be honest, and not as stressful as I thought it was going to be. It was just really nice to go into the office, to be honest. It was really nice to get all like, you know, dressed up properly, like just be myself and just go on a train and listen to a podcast. And like, I actually did a little bit of editing on the train the first time, but then on the way back I was just like, no, I'm just gonna chill out and like not do anything. I just feel like I'm constantly doing stuff, whereas on the train you're kind of forced to just sit. So yeah, that was quite nice. But it was really nice coming home as well. Hallie woke up once I'd got home. I got home at like 7:30ish, and the kids were asleep. So Hallie woke up and I did a little feed, and it was nice to see her. But I didn't actually see George until the next morning, so it went the whole day without seeing him. And he came and he was like, "Mummy, like, where were you?" He was so confused. Yeah, the thing is, I don't live that close to London, so the commute is yeah, it's like 2 hours each way. Hey, are you finished? But yeah, I needn't have worried as much as I had about going in. It was all absolutely fine. The kids were absolutely fine. So yeah, it was all good. It was an all-round good day. I'm not gonna lie though, that getting up really early in the morning, sorting the kids, and then myself, and then getting to work, it's a lot. So still a little bit of a stressful thought, but anyway, yeah, like I definitely feel a lot more positive about it than I did, so that's definitely a good thing. But yeah, today, what are we doing today? We're gonna do a little bit of editing. So when Hallie goes up her nap, I'm gonna do a little bit of editing. But before that, I think I'm gonna go out for a little walk with Hallie. I'm gonna pop her in the baby carrier, because she's just obsessed at the moment. She's like really just wants to be carried and held, and I quite like it, but I do want to go out and do some stuff, because I just feel like otherwise I'm just carrying her around trying to like do odds and sods around the house, and it's not really working. So yeah, it'd be nice if you just get out of the house, go for a little walk, and you can look at the trees. And we're going to take Molly as well, because I did try and do that with her normally when she's in the buggy. I take Molly out for a walk, our dog, but I never ever vlog it because it's just so like tricky. She's not the best at walking. She's quite tricky. If there's like other people coming towards us that look a bit shifty, she's like not entirely, she's quite nervous. So if someone's got like a high-vis jacket on, or a hat, or a hood, or a bike, like basically anything that like could scare a dog scares our dog. So yeah, I tend to not vlog, not be on my phone. I just have Hallie in the buggy and Molly on the lead, and sort of on more high alert, just to make sure that there's nothing that's going to come past to like to scare Molly. But yeah, I'm going to try her in the baby carrier, because that might be I don't know, it might be harder, it might be easier, who knows. She is so close to falling asleep. Bless her. She's got a little, I don't even know what it's called, like sort of a snowsuit, but it's quite a thin one. Like, it's quite nice little one. She's having a look out that way. She quite likes being inward facing on walks, especially where it's cold. I just don't want the wind going on her face. I think if I can get her to fall asleep and do a little transfer into the cot. I should get a good little nap out of her later, I think. Hey?
I haven't finished.
What, Mr. Bean?
I did what's that with Daddy.
Okay.
It's a bean with Daddy.
Good evening, guys. It's a few days later from when you last saw me. It is like 8:30. Both the kids are still awake because that's the life at the moment. George is feeling a little bit poorly. I gave up on bedtime a little while ago. Most of the time it goes alright, but not so much tonight. Which is fine. I am going to give it another shot with this little one, and then I'll update you a little bit on just some bits and bobs that are going to be happening this week, which I'm excited. Bits and bobs, yeah.
What's that?
Bits and bobs just means things that, just little bits, little things that might be happening. Bits and bobs, little bits of things. Is that a good description?
Maybe Bits and Bobs is on my tellies.
Oh, there is a show called Bits and Bobs, yeah. On CBeebies. They have a show called Bits and Bobs.
That boy is Bits and Bobs.
Pardon? Mr. Bean?
That's holding this Bits and Bobs.
Yeah, Hallie's trying to grab the camera, so...
I didn't want to hold it.
Hallie does want to hold it. Are you trying to grab it? Ah! I'm going to try and put little lady down and then I'll catch up in a sec. So it's just me and George now. Hallie's just gone down. I think she'll fall asleep pretty quickly because she has been up for like 3.5 hours, which is a very, very big awake window for her. Little man is still here. Daddy's out at the moment. Ash is out. He's with his mates. But he is bringing back sushi, so I'm not angry about it at all. I'm very much looking forward to that. I think he's on his way back now. Actually. George just told me to stop talking. Are you okay, darling?
Stop talking, Mommy, in my mom.
Stop talking, okay.
That's Mr. Bean's teddy.
Yeah. Are you feeling a little bit better? So it's Sunday night. We've had a few days of just sickness and just general upset. But we're definitely on the other end of it now.
Why are you upset, Mommy?
I'm not upset. It was just a turn of phrase, don't worry. I don't know how well this is going to go explaining because obviously George has like a million questions every time I say anything. But the big thing that we've got going on tomorrow is we are finally going back to the tongue tie specialist to get Hallie's tongue tie reassessed. So Hallie's 7 months old now and she had her tongue tie snipped when she was 6 weeks, I think. Like, it was around about the time. Honestly, that period of my life was such a blur. Like, when she was a newborn, I genuinely like cannot remember much at all. I documented it here on YouTube, but other than that, like, if I didn't have those videos, I've blocked it out, if I'm totally honest. It was not a fun time for me. Yeah, so she had her tongue tie snipped when she was obviously young. Maybe she was like 7 weeks, I don't know, something like that. And I ended up stopping breastfeeding when she was like 4 months old. Breastfeeding did go a lot better, and then just for a variety of other reasons as well, I decided to stop, and then obviously she's been bottle fed since then, like fully, since like 5 months, and that's always gone all right. Like she's had like some ups and downs with feeding, but I just kind of assumed that was down to other variables because there's always loads of other variables, right? But since we have started weaning, and I've mentioned this so many times, I've probably even mentioned this in this vlog, I'm not even sure what I've spoken about in this vlog yet, if I'm totally honest. It was a few days ago and I'm just so sleep deprived, guys. So tired that I have no idea what I filmed already. But yeah, so I've obviously spoke about it a lot. Hallie has not taken to weaning at all. We are like 5-6 weeks into the weaning process and she's not keen on it, like, at all. I can barely get her to open. She like pierces her mouth shut like this and like flings herself backwards in the bumbo chair that she sits in. Having rewatched a few videos that I filmed like when George was a baby, when he was like 7 months old, George was on 3 meals a day plus a snack at 7 months old. Probably a bit of overkill. Like, I was a first time mum, properly trying to, like, I don't know, just do the most. But yeah, Hallie can like literally just, I try every single day, but it's just yeah, it's just not working. So I know that all babies are different and everything, but it's just such a severe contrast that I just think I need to get it seen. And if it's not that, then God, like, I have no idea what it, I genuinely don't know what it could be. And I'll be speaking to the health visitor, and we've got like the, I don't know, weaning counsellor, I don't know what they're called, but they're going to be calling us and stuff. I am hoping though that George is going to be well enough to go into nursery, because yeah, like, I'm going on my own to the tongue specialist, so if she does need a tongue tie snip, she's going to get it there and then. And I really, well, I just physically couldn't do it with both of them on my own, with Hallie having a tongue tie and, you know, running around. Like, no, not happening. Hallie hasn't cried once since I put her down in her cot, so I am buzzing with that. I'm just going to set her little thing on the app, because I'm still using the Huckleberry app to track her sleep, because it's just a dream. It's just one less thing to think about, and I love it. Yeah, she's still drinking so much milk because she's not getting any solids. So she's on so much milk, even throughout the night she's still drinking like every probably 3 or 4 hours. So I'm waking up quite a lot, and obviously when she's ill, or like George is ill, or yeah, he's getting up, and it's just so tired, guys. I'm so
I do
tired.
like Naughty Men's on Mr. Bean.
You don't like the Naughty Man on Mr. Bean? Oh, it's okay. You can only pretend.
I don't like it.
It's okay. Mr. Bean will get it. Okay. Hold on. Right, anyway, we're going to watch Mr. Bean and have a little cuddle, and I will catch up with you tomorrow, probably on the way to get Hallie's tongue tie test slash afterwards. We're having a little cuddle. Night, guys.
Dear Marie, hope you got somewhere to be. I've been floating out in space. I thought I'd write to you in case you felt alone, just like me, with this anxiety. Is it all a simulation? Once I was in an empty basement. I wish I could be.
Hello, we've just pulled up at the tongue tie place, and it's actually only just dawned on me that if Hallie actually has to get this done, she's going to get this done, and she's 7 months old. She's not a newborn anymore. Like, she's actually going to, someone's going to snip my baby's tongue for the second time. Like, maybe, potentially. Yeah, bit nerve-wracking. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for the weaning thing to be resolved and, like, get to grips with that. Obviously, it's going to be better for her in the long run, but I don't know if I'm actually just ready. I didn't even think about this part, like, massively. And I'm just like, oh, God. Like, I really don't know if I'm... Oh, God. Right, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Oh, God. I think I'm going to cry. Ah! Right, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go in and I will catch up with you after. Hello, we've just come out of the tongue tie specialist's appointment, and Hallie does not need to have her tongue tie re-snipped. She has got a bit of like scar tissue built up around her tongue apparently, but she's still got the movement that she would need to eat solids. So we're all good. And she's just given me like quite a few tips on weaning, quite a few tips on what to do, what not to do. I think, to be honest, the first time around I didn't have to try very hard. Like with George, I really didn't have to try very hard because he just took to it like Dutch water, whereas Hallie's just not quite ready yet. She's got loads of teeth, like so many teeth. She even said, like, the specialist was like, she's never seen a 7-month-old baby with 6 teeth. She has properly got like a full mouth of teeth, like, already. So that obviously hasn't helped over the last couple of weeks. Her gums have been sore and stuff. And I think also where I've been trying to feed feed her like with a spoon and things. That hasn't helped. I think she's got a slight aversion to it, and also where she's not sat up properly and she's not you know, her mobility's not at its best, like she's a little bit delayed with all that kind of stuff, like rolling and sitting up. She, I think, probably isn't quite ready, like just developmentally, which is fine. I just kind of assumed because she was a bigger baby that she would be like keen on solid straight away, but she just isn't, and she's drinking like lots of milk instead. She said actually that babies can be completely sustained, like completely healthily on milk alone until 9 months old, and so not to really worry about it then, and it's my job to offer her food, and it's her job to eat it. So obviously I'm going to stop with the spoon feeding. I'm literally just going to pop it on a tray in front of her, and like, you know, let her see what I'm eating and stuff, offer her some of my food, and we'll just go from there, little lady. We'll go from there. You're going to eat one day, aren't you? Mwah. So yeah, that is where we are with it, and I have to say I'm very relieved that she doesn't have to have her tongue tie done, and I'm also relieved to know about like it's not a big deal just yet, like that she's not eating. It's obviously hard not to compare to previous experiences, but yeah, I definitely need to just take it easy and stop worrying about, well, everything. But yeah, we're gonna head home now and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, hello guys, we're now back. Everyone is happy, fed and nappy changed, everything like that, so we're just chilling in the living room now. I am so relieved that she doesn't have to have her tongue tie snipped. However, I'm also just like, now I really don't know what I'm doing wrong with the whole weaning thing. I think I have had some reassurance, obviously, from her saying that like sometimes babies just are not ready at 6 months or 7 months. Like it can take a little bit longer. She said that she's had quite a lot of people in with like 9-month-old babies and they're only just like showing the signs that they're ready for weaning. I think, to be honest, I just always had that 6-month number, and I kind of thought, well, until 7 months, like, I'll give her a good 4 or 5 weeks, and then if it gets to like the point where she's still not eating, then I'll follow it up, which is exactly what I've done basically. But yeah, other than like some scar tissue that she's got at the bottom, obviously where they snipped her tongue tie previously, it has built up a little bit, but she's still got movement in her tongue, and that shouldn't cause an issue with solids apparently. If it was breastfeeding, it might be slightly different, but if it's solids, apparently, like, it really shouldn't cause that much of an issue. So anyway, we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing. I'm going to stop feeding her, like actually trying to spoon feed her, and I'm just going to put food out in front of her. I'm going to sit her on my lap while I'm eating and see if she grabs things, and just take it slowly and day by day, rather than stressing about it. The thing is, as so many people have said to me, and I need to listen to it, every baby does things at different stages. Every baby's temperaments are so different, like how they do things, stages that they do things, obviously their health history, like everything. So yeah, Hallie's just completely different. Like, it's just crazy. So yeah, I think now all I can do is just carry on doing what I'm doing. She'll get there in her own time, and I'll just support her as much as I can. But yeah, I'm pleased that we went, and I'm pleased that we've got that like solid advice, and I was actually able to talk to someone face to face, and just someone to reassure me and give me a few tips and hints as to what I can do. So yeah, I'll just follow that and we'll go from there. But other than that, she's a super happy little girl. Honestly, she's got like the biggest eyes, and she like lights up a room when she looks into it, and she's like super happy, and she is thriving. So I just need to chill a little bit. And she also said about the teething. So I think I said this in the car, but Hallie's got 6 teeth, which is unheard of for a 7-month-old. That's a lot of teeth. Sorry, the sun just literally come out into my eyes. So I think that could have caused, shrinking a bit of dancing for it, that could have caused some of her issues with weaning over the last few weeks, obviously where her teeth have been coming through, and now they're all through, well, those ones anyway. Hopefully her like gums aren't going to be like itchy or sore, irritated, and putting food into her mouth won't be like so difficult for her, hopefully. I need to get my like baby-led weaning hat on, and remember, oh, she's like kicking me. Oh, she's so strong. You kicking me? So yeah, I need to remember oh my god, she's properly booting me. So yeah, I need to get my baby-led weaning hat on and get some recipes up my sleeve. But anyway, I feel very relieved and reassured about it all, which is good. Just gonna have a little bit of a chill out in here together, have a bit of playtime until I need to go pick George up in about an hour. I actually can't believe how much of the day's gone already, but yeah, time flies, guys. Time flies. Nursery.
Why?
George, can you come in, please? George, can you come in, please? Arms up.
Not that.
You're a funny boy. Arms up. Thumbs up.
Harry got one of them.
Hallie's already dressed. Look, Hallie's got dressed already. Please put your arms up. Please put your arms up.
Oh, my tongue.
Oh dear. It's not. Don't worry.
I love Harry's song. Love Harry's song.
You're a funny little nugget.
I love Harry's song.
I love you.
I love Bobo.
Right, Spider-Man socks. Spider-Man socks. George.
One. Yeah, messy ones.
Right up. Alright, are you being gentle, yeah?
I don't hurt her. I've been carefully.
You are doing it. Let's change Hallie's nappy and we're going to go to nursery. Hello, I just got back from dropping George off at nursery. Oh my god, like this morning, like it was fine until Hallie did a little poo and I was like, right, I'll change her nappy, no problem, and then we'll go. Oh my goodness, that girl has never followed through so much in her entire life. Like, wow. Wow, that punami was something else. It was all up her back, all in her hair. It was carnage. Yeah, oh gosh, so yeah, we had to give her a bath and sort her out and stuff, so we were like 20 minutes late for nursery, but hey ho. I really just don't want to go back into the house and sort everything out now though, because the post-nursery clear up, like post drop-off clear up, is just next level. Like the house is just a tip. It happens so quickly in such a small period of time, like that hour in the morning. But it's just absolute carnage. No matter how much I prep in the morning, no matter how much I lay out my clothes, lay out George's clothes, pack his bag, sort everything, I still end up having like this complete like house of disarray. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I've got a load of washing, a load of hoovering, a load of clearing up stuff. So I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here and crack on with the mundane tasks of motherhood for another day. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hallie is getting impatient now, so I am gonna go. Bye.
You glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.